Silver Shield.
Do you have an appointment?
No, unfortunately not.
Yes, yes we do. We do.
No, we don't.
That is a 26.
So what are you saying?
We have an appointment for 10 minutes.
Okay, 26. She says, "Oh, go right in. Duke Silvershield's chambers are down the hall to the left."
Was that a bluff? Nice.
Nice.
All right. So you guys walk down the hall. You see the room that says "Office of Duke Silvershield," very nicely embroidered. It's a very stark contrast from the outer city where you just were, where everything was run down, poor. This is a very nice area. You almost forget there's a sanitation strike going. Almost. You can still faintly smell the sanitation. Okay, so you guys are in. Duke Silvershield says, nice to see you guys again since our last business offer.
Yes, your Highness.
He's just a dude. He's not a dude.
What are you just a dude?
I don't know. Duke Silvershield. You can say Duke Silvershield.
I mean, he owns a douchey, right? So, I mean, your douchiness.
Sure, he is a
I guess, I'm sure you've heard of the latest riot.
You mean this strike that's going on?
Sure.
Okay.
Where the sanitation workers are seemingly pretty unhappy. It looks like, are you aware of their demands?
Nice, yeah, they want like 3,000 gold or something.
I think it was 400 times 450 times 5, which is,
He looks uninterested in the math right now.
oh crap! Okay. Anyways, it's not exactly 3,000. It's not really that much, sir, and it would help to ease the suffering of everyone's nasal passages.
He just shakes. Or do you want to roll diplomacy for that?
Do I need to?
Do you want it to have a chance of working?
Oh, there's a 10. Okay, 10.
Awesome.
He says, oh, what you got?
Yeah, I got it. Racist, yeah.
Okay. He says, I appreciate your sentiment, but we just can't. By the way, Duke Silvershield. Nice. This guy. Yeah. So he says, look, I appreciate the sentiment. I want the strike to end too, but we can't just cater to their demands. If we do, every organization will be on strike the next day, and they'll demand another 5 gold for every one of their workers. Or maybe next time it's 10 gold a worker. You see, we can't just cave into these demands. We need a long-term solution or a quieter solution.
What do you mean by quieter, sir?
He says, well, I know you haven't done jobs for me in the past, but you came through with those 2 kids, so I'll let you guys know. If you can go just rough up the UN leader just a bit, don't kill him or anything, just rough him up and make it clear that if this strike doesn't end, we know where his family lives, then, we can compensate.
What?
Interesting. And what was the other option that you have in mind?
Other option?
I'm sure your a skilled man such as you has many plans in his life.
I mean, you could also just try. No matter how. You could also just try negotiating with them to end the strike. But be aware, the city is not going to fork over anywhere near 2,000.
Well, what about you?
What about me? I'm not going to be personally fueling every strike that happens.
But you obviously, as you paid us handsomely for the last thing you did to deliver the young men straight to you instead of to other unsavory characters. Yeah.
He says, look, that was because that was a personal favor for me. I got to do what I needed to do with them, but this is a citywide favor. I'm not going to start spending my money to better the city. He scoffs as he says that.
They had gold.
But you have so much to gain. If you could be the one to personally step up and ease the suffering of all the people in the city, I'm sure that would gain you quite a bit of respect.
He says, but I'll lose respect from the people who actually matter, the Parliament. If they see that I cave, my bid to become High Duke will fail. They'll see me as weak, and I can't be seen as weak right now.
But, sir, you can also be seen as a champion for the people, which they will love.
It's just not worth it. Honestly, Parliament positions are for life. I'm not up for election.
Interesting.
He again chuckles. There's only about 6 people in the city whose opinions matter to me.
Ooh.
And they're the Parliament.
Well, you said Parliament positions are for life, so there's nothing they can just get rid of you.
No, but they can make it hard for me to get what I want, and they won't form coalitions with me. It's quite complicated political things.
I'm sure. We would not be able to understand it politically compared to you.
Says if you can negotiate the strike and if you can get their side to back down, I can still consider it a victory. I think I got a fight going on over there.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, look, their demands are quite reasonable. There's been an influx of vandalism and things that need to take care of, especially after the big festival and with all the chaos that's happening. There is a lot more that needs to be done. So perhaps their demands are a bit high if you're covering all of them. But if you can get the Parliament to agree to maybe a one-time increase, and instead of 5 gold, maybe 3. And we can talk them down the rest of it.
He says, tell you what, I'm not going to stake my reputation in Parliament on that, but I'll let you guys talk about it.
Even better. How about this, sir? If you could lend us some resources, we could even go in and find out the root cause of this vandalism.
The vandalism or the strike?
The vandalism, which caused the strike. Sign it directly.
He says, oh, I know. Oh, you weren't there. The cause of the vandalism was it was uproar over the Thieves Guild stealing the taxes. Okay. It was over that. You guys, so that's common.
Oh, okay. Is there anything else that needs investigating?
You can ask
And for the record, we're the ones that stole the tax.
yeah, you guys are the ones who worked for Thieves Guild to steal the taxes.
Crimson doesn't know that.
But now you know that, but Silver Shield doesn't.
Okay,
Silver Shield doesn't know it was you.
Okay.
Here for the echo. Goody two shoes.
He says, look, I'll let you guys talk to Parliament if you want to try and get them to cave in on this, but I'm not going to put my name behind it. I will pay you to quietly rough up the leader, like I said. That's an option. You guys can
How
negotiate.
much would you be paying?
I could let you guys, I mean, I'm not going to do gold for this, but I can let you guys access my armory.
Dang it.
I took the last time.
Sound bad.
He says if you guys remember from, like, literally yesterday, I let you access my armory for the last mission, and there's some pretty good magical weapons and armor in there.
Cool.
She's frustrated.
Good sir, my associates and I will think of this.
Okay, did you jack anything before we head out? We
Say anything?
further and try and get anything done.
Do something.
I think we basically tried like everything that our goals were, so nothing really.
Okay. All right. So you guys meet up at the meeting spot or whatever. You guys go ahead and deliberate what you decide you'd like to do, or if you want to go somewhere else while I eat M&Ms.
All right.
Oh yeah.
You guys first. What happened at the Thieves Guild? I'm surprised you guys are back in one piece.
What?
I'm gonna roll for eating M&M's.
For me? No. I'm just gonna eat them. So deliberate what you guys want to do. I'll be right back.
Okay. What did you guys learn at Thieves Guild?
It was very interesting. Rilsa Rail
Empty.
would like to continue the discontent being caused by the garbage strike, and she thinks the best way to do that would be to kill the union leadership, the orc Keegan.
Kill the guy. Interesting.
Yes.
We were told by we talked to Duke Silvershield, as you know, and he said to us that he doesn't want to stain himself with some of this stuff. Of course, he says one of our options would be to rough up the guy, not kill him, but rough him up, and then
to continue the strike.
Let's see, to basically to stop the strike. There you go.
So we kill him to continue the strike, and we beat him up to stop the strike.
Well,
Wait a second,
we do
guys.
have a chance to talk to Parliament. If
Yes,
we
there's
want
that. There's that.
Oh, we need to do that.
I actually have a thing. Wait, I have an
Let's
idea.
address Parliament
I
immediately.
have an idea involving Keegan, though.
Yes.
What if we go and somehow capture him and knock him out, not kill him, and we tell the Thieves Guild that we did kill him?
Right.
While he's gone, we tell the entire city that he is okay, that he's dead, but he's still alive. That way, I feel a little better about this too. And later, we can, in mask him or rough him up a little bit, and then bring him back, like on the side of a road blindfolded.
Oh yeah, those guys.
Well, where he'll appear and say, "Whoa, God, I got roughed up by someone," and so we'll get maybe paid by the Thieves Guild first for killing him,
Right.
and then after a while, when the time is opportune, reveal him as alive.
I think crossing Rilsa would be a very big mistake.
I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen blood.
that would continue the strike, and that's not good for the city.
That too.
Do we want to? Okay, so we could try to deal with the strike, or we can try to figure out the power mechanisms behind the
Their
strike.
demands are fairly reasonable. If we can get them to lower it, I'm sure Parliament will be fairly likely to pay them off to get
But
the
then
strike to
Parliament
stop.
would just raise the taxes on the gate entry fee, which you already beat up one tax collector for aggressively tax collecting, right? You have an issue with that.
Also, hold on. Why do they want to keep the strike going? We never went over that. Why do they want to do that? That sounds insane.
Rilsa wants to keep the strike going because she wants the lower class people that live outside of the city proper to get more authority within the city. So she wants basically a people's revolution from all these people that have been living out the city.
Sir, you just hit my social justice trigger right there.
Yeah.
I I cannot stand for inequality like this.
Yes.
So you're saying they want to stage some kind of revolt to change the status quo?
But Rilsa could be lying to us, right? She's very untrustworthy. This is what she claims her fatherhood.
Even if she wasn't, we could try to change the status quo without violence.
Here's my vision. We kidnap Keegan. Then whoever offers us ransom or tries to rescue him, those are the people that are behind this. And then while we've got him kidnapped, we can have little knifey boy here torture him a little bit.
Right. Neither of the parties we've talked to
When
want
you're
this guy.
Deserve that.
No, hold on. This makes sense. None of the parties we've talked to, other than Keegan, want this guy in good condition, in one way or another. But Keegan sounded like such a cool guy when I talked to him. He even shook my hand. Not many people do that.
So about this time, you hear a familiar voice say, "Phew, the city stinks," and you immediately recognize Koran walking out.
Oh, fantastic!
He was there last week. So Koran last week offered to be sort of an information broker for you.
Okay.
He said, "You guys know where to find me if you need me." He told you about his shop in the B something district. Basically, he says if you ever need information, you can pay him for it, and he'll give it to you. But also, he occasionally would come out to kind of offer you his insights on things.
When he's drunk, apparently.
Yeah, he's always got a wine glass in his hand. Occasionally, a female elven escort with him. This guy's clearly a player.
I'm looking at her.
I look at him and I see the Riddler.
Yeah, he does look like Riddler a little bit, like Jim Carrey.
No, don't.
Okay.
Okay, so you see Quarwalk, he says, "Phew, the city stinks." Oh, hey guys.
Like, oh, this guy.
Who is this?
Says, I'm Koran. I'm sort of the information broker of the city. I've got my finger on a lot of pulses here. I just want to make sure you guys are going to do something about this strike.
In my head, I just think like drunks. Okay. Koran. Wait a second. I hear you're some kind of like information broker, right?
I just introduced myself as that.
Sorry, I was completely okay.
That's
You got any?
like this. Like,
You got any like news for us?
He says, as a matter of fact, I do. I just wanted to warn you guys as you're going for this, there are some pretty powerful forces behind this strike.
won't be the first time.
Some guild action going on here, and I just wanted to let you guys know that getting rid of this strike is going to require some sort of bloodshed.
To get rid of the strike or to continue?
He says, why would you continue the strike?
Nothing. We're just talking.
You're the information broker. You should know.
He says, oh, I do know, but you haven't paid me yet.
That's true. How about we pay you when you tell us where you got this information?
Information doesn't work like that. You pay first and then you get the information.
Right, see, I'm paying you for the information that you're about to give me.
Perfect, so pay me.
How
Way to
looking
go.
at?
He says, what's your question?
Where did you get this information?
Where did I get this information? Okay.
From who?
Okay, he says, give me 15 gold and I'll tell you.
That's an expensive question, sir.
He says, this is my career.
Wait, 15 gold?
15 gold and I'll tell you where I got this information.
I look at you as like I'm but a poor holy worker. I don't have.
Wait, before he finishes, I gave him the gold because I had like a ton of it of the last mission.
Why aren't you buying potions of healing?
I stole one from a dead body 2 weeks ago.
There's more than this game in combat. That's why gold works.
I gave him 15 gold like right away before this guy keeps yapping.
Okay, he says, thank you very much, because I got this information straight from the horse's mouth. I got it from Nine Fingers.
Ew.
Yeah, 9 Fingers. Here, I'll give you this for free. She's higher up than Rilsa in the guild. She's way higher up.
What the heck?
Weird.
Wow.
Wait, isn't Rilsa the what was her title? What we know her as? Chief of the guild?
She's introduced herself as a member of the guild. Rilsa has not given any rank. It's clear that she's not like a footpad, like just a street burglar, because she's organizing things, but she's never pretended to be a leader.
9 Fingers.
Okay.
Says, yeah, I got it from 9 Fingers.
Damn.
Okay.
So hard. You
Okay.
said that ending the strike requires bloodshed?
Says, probably, unless you guys are going to come up with $3,000
What?
3 grand for what?
to pay off their bribery extortion.
I really need to find out how much that is.
400 times 5, that's 2,000.
2,250.
Thank you.
So it's not exactly 3,000.
I look at my my little point person movements.
I say we start a fundraiser.
Bake sale?
Lemon
Bake sale.
We sell lemon
We
cookies.
made really good cookies back in the monastery.
I think we should finish this quickly.
People who came said they were heavenly. I gotta say that.
Okay.
So I, of course, become extremely paranoid and I've moved behind Professor X, and I've established mind links. And I'm just like, don't trust anything this man says. He's trying to manipulate us. Clearly, this is not what's supposed to be happening.
I try to block it from the head, like
Him?
yeah, like a little bit, like.
You can. I think the telepathy has to be consensual.
I know. Mind games, like riddles right there. Like,
Surprise telepathy.
Corin, just actually, are you trying to hide that you seem uncomfortable?
No, not at all. I'm visibly shaking.
shaking like
Shardminds don't express much
like
emotion.
Shaggy.
So Corin looks at you. He just says, "Look, there's no reason to be uncomfortable around me. I'm just an information broker. You guys do what you want. I'm just in this to make a buck from you guys and anyone who wants any information."
What's a buck?
What? It's another name for a gold coin.
Go for it.
This city is weird.
So, yeah, you go by a lot of names.
You have to get my ginger ale, my ale from the goblin.
He says, I'm going to leave you guys to go do whatever you're going to do. My information's right. You're probably going to Keegan's, but I could be wrong. And then he walks off back into a bar.
Say what?
Say yes. What? As long as he's going back to the bar, he's not causing trouble.
Guys, are we being followed?
Well, that wasn't me.
Well, I mean, he got the information from Nine Fingers. Unless he went to another source. But Nine Fingers is reported to by Yizra? Yizra's our name? Rilsa, thank you, Rilsa. By Rilsa. So maybe Rilsa told her that she's expecting us to complete this job. So that means the higher ups of the Thief Guild know that we're about to do this, or that we might do this.
Or have manipulated us into a position where we do this against our will.
I refuse to be a pawn.
Amen. Let's go to Parliament.
You guys going to
What time
Did someone say we can get an audience in Parliament?
Silver Shield has offered one.
What time of the day is it about right now?
It's probably like 1 o'clock p.m.
Okay, cool. All right.
It's about within the range when Keegan was said he'd be back at his shop.
Of all the people who this matters to, Keegan's the one person who has no idea about any of this. Why don't we see what... I mean, even though he doesn't want to speak to us unless we have the money or the authority to give it, I think he's going to want to talk to us if we have this information.
Fine, but if he even
That the
pulls
Thieves Guild is trying to knock him off?
Yeah, well, I mean, either he's going to get roughed up, or he's going to get murdered, or their guild isn't going to get anything, or their union isn't going to get anything.
So why don't we go get Tony and Steve and offer him some protective custody?
We could let him know, and while everything's being sorted out and negotiated, we'll have him be protected.
Alright, but if anyone pulls out a weapon, I'm going.
All right. So I guess we'll talk to Keegan then for now. Guys, I think a lot of people we've been talking to, we've been taking what they say at face value. I think from now on we should try to gauge what they say and try to watch out a little bit. Amen. All right.
I'll try.
So go to Keegan's.
Hey, is this Tony?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Onwards to the outside the city gate.
I throw my dagger like for a fine, like
You guys head over the river and through the woods to Keegan's house.
we go.
All right.
Where is it?
This doesn't mean anything. This is just so you guys know. This doesn't mean anything, guys. So go ahead, position your tokens along the road.
I refuse to be a pawn.
Wait, I'm the rogue, so I have to go
Wait, real
behind.
quick. Hold on. Take them off and make sure. Sorry. Sir.
No destroyed temples. You want to hide here, Gerard?
That's good enough.
Okay.
The destroyed temples.
I'm the rogue, so I should go behind just in case we're followed.
You can ask Kevin about that layer assault. It's quite difficult. Or
Why is it vampire in the
layer
front?
assault. Level 8's against Bolt. It was terrifying. Okay, so you guys are all there?
Yes.
Right, you see, this is the shack outside. You noticed 2 union workers kind of just standing out front.
Pointing at where you're going to move next.
They don't look hostile toward you or anything. They just look like a couple of tough guys here. Like this. You see a couple of tough guys standing outside the door with their arms crossed in the tough guy pose.
Okay, anyone want to talk to him first? Any of the Shardminds want to talk to
Let's
him?
approach
The voice.
It's never too soon to start stabbing.
That's why I have a dagger like right there, like ready, just in case. Wait,
That's actually really good.
oh wait, I have a hand crossbow. I have a hand crossbow. I
Neither of
forgot.
them is Benson.
Just getting ready.
Benson, no. This isn't Benson.
Benson's not there.
No. The stapler.
Okay.
But now I'm DMing.
Cool. What do we do?